Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tarika, and this is Tarika's Lair. This is not exactly a review, more like a very brief rant. Okay, for the most part, you guys know that I tend to stick to reviewing action figures, and a few days ago, the new Arkham Origins figures just came out. And I've been looking forward to these ever since the game was announced. I mean, the prototypes, for the most part, they look kind of good. I couldn't really bash them. I couldn't knock them. I wasn't too sure about the designs, but it was in the game, so I really couldn't knock it either. So I decided to wait till they came out. And it's funny. I told myself that after I got the PlayArts Kai Batman figure that was it. Nope. Well, anywho, so I get the game. I love Arkham Origins. I'm glad they finally patched the bugs, so I'm not crashing like I was before. I've had a fun time with it. I love the game. I love the concept of it. And the designs really grew on me, especially Joker. Bane, sort of, here and there. But let's get on to the point. On Wednesday, well, it's actually, according to my shopkeeper, they got in the shipment of Arkham Origins figures on Tuesday, and then had them out and available for purchase on Wednesday. Okay, then. I'm still waiting on the one that I ordered from GameStop, which I didn't even finish paying off. I'm just going to transfer that to a season pass. But let's get on to the point. These figures, there's 4 of them, cost $25 at retail. Everywhere I've gone to, they're $25. And this is kind of becoming standard. This is what pushed me away from the original figures for a while there. You know, because they're figures. And I get it. It's supposed to be highly detailed. They can, they look great. They put hours and hours of effort into sculpting them, allegedly. But here's where I'm getting tired of paying for $25 for a figure that is not that large and does not come with anything else to go with it. Alright, okay. I bought 2 figures on Wednesday when they were officially released. Here they are. Alright, Arkham Origins Batman and Arkham Origins Bane. Now, on the camera, they don't look like all that bad right now, do they? Well, when you look them up close, hold on. Let's see if you can spot the problems. Now, bear in mind, Batman is definitely the lesser of these evils. Yeah, my camera's really not picking it up as much as I'd like it to. Yeah, this is sort of glorifying it. Where's a good example? Kind of the back, but even then, huh? Wow. The camera either adds 10 pounds or make it look better, one or the other. Problem I have is some of the details, like look at the straps. You can actually see the straps. They don't look like how they do in the game all that well because it's like the detail faded out. And yes, the face actually looks really awesome compared to the old Arkham City figures. The detail is not that bad, but the only way I can really describe it is, you know when you load a game and it's all muddied textures and then it fades and then it suddenly straightens up and becomes really good and crisp? The detail, especially up close in some areas like on the bat and the straps again, parts of the armor that, again, the camera's not picking up all that well. They are kind of muddied, but not to the point where that ugly. It's not that big of a problem on him. It's Bane here that they're more of a problem. Yeah, the face looks pretty good, but look at the tubes on his neck. Let me see if we can get some better light. Hold your chin up high and proud, buddy. Yeah, it's really hard to show you on this camera. You can kind of see it. Like, you can't see the lines on the hoses in his neck. And let's see here. And there's the tubes, which I'm not crazy about the fact that they use straight up green. In the game, they weren't straight up green. Not even when he was pumping the venom through his system. So here's what my biggest surprise was. Bane comes in a box, while the other figures come in a clamshell. And of course, that's why I got him, because he cost the exact amount. He cost $25 too. I'm like, wow. He's a bigger figure, but he costs the same. So I might as well get him. After all, I don't even have a Bane figure yet. This is probably my first one I've ever had. And I'm regretting it. In fact, I don't even know if I really wanted to get the Joker or not. The Joker, his paint, wow. When I saw the Joker's paints in the figure, it's not that horrible. Well, actually it is. All the ones I inspected at my comic shop, the paint was outside the lines in a way. Or they were too inside the lines. If you get to see one up close, you'll probably see what I'm talking about. The face, not so bad. The hair looks funny, though. It doesn't look like how he does in the game. It looks more like Arkham City again. In the game, his hair is a little bit different. If you play the game, you probably know what I'm talking about. It might just be perspective, but it doesn't look the same. The statue that came with my game looks more like how he did in the game. But anywho, Black Mask. Wow. I wanted to get him, but that's just a really bland figure. Mostly because he comes with his 2 pistols. In fact, he is the only one of these 4 figures that comes with any kind of accessory. So think about that. The detail was even more muddy looking. In fact, I know what they were trying to do. If you know his suit in the game, it's all white, and he has these black pinstripes that are going down. You look at the figure, it looks like somebody used painted them on and then just rubbed paint thinner all over them because it's all over the place. It looked horrible. And there's another small problem with the mask. Don't know if I should throw spoilers in here, basically. If you look at Black Mask's eyes, like on the eyelids and the orbital socket, it should be black. There's a reason for it, too. But the figure, it's not. So he looks more like one of the thugs instead of Black Mask. So that's why I didn't get him. And especially for $25. This is becoming a problem. I know what they're going to do with Arkham Origins. They're going to make a ton of figures based on all the characters. They've already announced Wave 2. Wave 2 is Deathstroke, Firefly, Deadshot, and Anarchy. I want to get Deathstroke. So far, the prototype looks awesome. My complaint right now is that the prototype for this doesn't look. It looks a whole lot better than this because I noticed in the prototype on his feet and on the ankles, it was supposed to be like snow, and I thought that was a really neat little detail. It's not on here. In fact, I noticed they even made his cape a little bit wrong. There's way too many. What do you call them? Well, spikes. Oop. Could really use the glider cape there, huh? So yeah. Now he's articulated like crazy. That's the best thing about this figure is that he has so much articulation in the head, the crunch, the shoulder. It kind of swivels at the elbow, which is kind of weird compared to what I've seen before, but I'm not really complaining. The fist, as opposed to the whole forearm. He's got a T-joint here. He can swivel at the waist. He can move his legs outward, forward and back, double-jointed knees, and ball-jointed ankles. So he's loaded with articulation. He's awesome. Why couldn't they do that for Bane? This is why I'm so angry over Bane. Check it out. He has a ball-jointed head, no crunch. He cannot turn at the waist. Let's see. He can turn at the elbow at least. He can turn at the wrist as well. His arms, he can move them out, even though when you move them, ta-da, the fucking venom pipes, tubes pop off really, really easily. They're not even glued in. Let's see, his legs move forward and back. You can bend his knees with a most common joint from I thought we evolved out of. No articulation in the legs, just at the boot. So you can't even make him recreate his poses from the game when he's like about to charge at him or something. You can't even do the infamous break the bat pose. Alright, and one of my major pet peeves is on this thing. And I even played through the game just to make sure that this was accurate, and it turns out it is not. Look at that little grenade there. Would you like to know what it does? If you know your action figures, you could probably guess right away. If you don't, look at that! I can't move his leg up, so I can't even try to make him crouch. That annoys me. It has annoyed me since I was a small kid. That is so horrible. Why make the articulation if you didn't make it so you can move it that way? And in the game, this is attached to the belt. So why isn't it sculpted directly under his leg? Yeah, I'm not happy about that at all. I will break the sculptor. Hey. So yeah, that's my rant for now. Batman I'd recommend, but for $25, even Marvel Legend figures have gone down considerably in price. They're still like $12 to $15 at Walmart, I think. The Diamond Select ones, they're still around 20s, but they're also loaded with a bunch of accessories. Batman came with two things: Jack and shit, and Jack left town. Not even a batarang this time, his most common accessory. Nope, didn't come with even a base. As articulate as he is, I wish they gave him a base, a rooftop or something. And with the Joker, hell, Bane doesn't come with anything. You know what they could have given Bane? They could have given him his rocket launcher from that one scene in the game and from the multiplayer. For Joker, they could have given him his gun. Nope, he just has a closed fist. They couldn't even give him the shards of glass from his final fight. Oh, man. Black Mask, he comes with a pair of pistols, but they look horrible. There's no detail whatsoever, just a brown grip. If I got it out of the packaging, I'd bet money that there's not even a little spot that indicate where the barrel is. So yeah, I'm not really that upset over these. If they re-release this, please improve the sculpt. The whole reason why I got them. Hell, Killer Croc had a whole lot of sculpt. The expensive one that I got, the one that has the one that they cheaply tried to get out of the joints. Yeah, that's the whole reason why the joints on the arms, the whole problem that people have where they pop off easily. Guess what? They're made of acrylic. That's not meant to carry any kind of weight or impact. They were trying to save a little money. I understand that they're trying to save money, but it hinders the quality. They're making another Killer Croc figure for Origins. It's going to cost $30. I hope to God that they don't try using acrylic again, because the plastic was too heavy for it. That was why it broke. I wouldn't know about the other ones because I didn't bother getting them because they're so expensive. Well, anyway, back to the subject. There's $25. My total walking out of my comic shop with these two figures was $52.95. 7% tax. For two figures. When I was a kid, you know how many figures I'd usually walk out of for $52? Anywhere from 5 to 10. Yes, they weren't super articulated, but you know what? They were probably more competent than that. Hell, even NECA, who I thought was really milking reissuing figures, they keep it to at least $17, and they usually pack them full of accessories that are movie accurate. Okay, I might as well stop ranting. I got my point across. I like the figures. At least Deathstroke should be worth it to a degree, because from what I've seen in the prototype, at least he comes with a bunch of accessories. He comes with a pistol, his katana, and his combi stick. That's better than what Batman here got. Deadshot, I don't know if he comes with a sniper rifle or not. Anarchy comes with a Molotov cocktail. Whoop-de-frickin-do. I don't think it... I get the feeling that Anarchy's gonna be the most common figure you're gonna come across. Firefly, at least he comes with his jetpack and his flamethrower. You know what? I'm not gonna fault them for that, because that's all he had in the game. Again, it's just all about what we're willing to pay for. And I'm especially unhappy when they start cutting corners. They've been charging at least $20 for most Arkham figures for the last few years. It's DC Direct. They tend to charge $20 anyway for most of their stuff. Except most of their stuff that they release is of better quality in one way or another. Hey. Well, I'm done ranting. I like the figures. If you can get them cheaper, please do. Because I don't want to pay $25 for these figures anymore. Because there's so much more to worry about with money nowadays. As a collector, I want to keep collecting these, but I can't afford $25 a figure. Alright, good night.